Again, positively, ever. And if it does, if not, why? Why? Again, aesthetically, why the universe always materialized?
You said the key word, bro.
I know, but I don't reach your point. Because you have a time. I'm talking about why?
Because Go.
And I know the rules.
This is my
I know the rules of the universe. Why?
Because I will say this again.
Quick fact, because it's sidebar.
Quick fact. Because what brought about the last time are removed from a golden age is always going to be things, natural fucking disasters that man cannot fucking control. You understand? When shit like that hit and information and knowledge is wiped away and then niggas come out of it and if one nigga come and he was starving for so long, like you ever seen,
the right nigga.
If it's not the right nigga, if you ever seen my movie with Denzel Washington,
Book of Eli.
Mm-hmm. One nigga, he come across a motherfucking
white guy,
who he could control everybody with, and that's what the fuck he went about doing. So this is the thing we have.
In a nutshell, why?
Because this shit is very hard unless you can sustain different things happening to this planet. No, you can't.
Let's just say why you can't.
I'm asking. I don't know what he's saying. He's on the surface.
Natural disasters always occur.
He said natural disaster because that's the universal law.
Yeah, natural disasters always occur. Things are going to happen. People are going to upset. And information is going to be lost.
Before you go, do you think natural disasters occur because that's like the universe way of saying no, this can't happen for too long?
No, I just think that's natural. That's just the universe.
There's no. You said that quote earlier, and like I said, I love quotes. You said there's no there's a beginning to the book, there's the end of the book. It has to end. Everything has to end at some point. So that's just the universal law. So if you know that, it's like, and if it lasts for fucking 10, whatever the biggest number is,
everything has a golden age.
The sun's gonna go, the moon's gonna go, the earth's gonna go.
So now, the most you can do at that point, if niggas is fucking intelligent, you jump on the fucking ship with the righteous ones and you go somewhere and you start a righteous fucking colony someplace else. But in order to sustain complete righteousness with a planet that goes through its own travesties, and then even in the Bible, what God said when Moses was talking to him, and them niggas didn't want to go back to war for God no more. And God told them, you know what, my nigga, cool, no problem, they don't gotta do shit. But I'm gonna take their kids and their kids will do it. Why? Because the kids ain't gonna know shit. So it's the same thing. When you reset this bitch all over, it's like in the Matrix. What the nigga said, we've done this over a million times. We need a certain amount of men, a certain amount of women, and it's gone again. But the people who come, they have an inkling there was something before them. They have an inkling there was something better, but they don't remember it. Because now they've been reset. And the people who take control, they can do whatever. If they don't have a righteous spirit.
It's a beginning and an end, then we got to start from the beginning again. It's just how it goes. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. It's going to come, go, and to come back,
until you become what I think we should become. High frequency beings that are able to control our environment and control the things around us.
But your environment comes to end.
But what I mean by that is controlling in the sense that, we cannot jump on the ship and get the fuck up out of Dodge. That's what I mean by that.
Let's transition in. I'm sorry.
Because that's inevitable.
Because I know, because we could build all day. And one topic could be a healthy hour show. Someone constantly chooses to destroy. Let's make the other side now. And y'all elaborate on this. I stopped y'all in the middle of it. Y'all elaborate on it. Why would somebody constantly keep choosing to fuck up?
Because it benefits them. Because it benefits them.
That's it.
Fuck the Darth Vader and the Sith. What they did.
Not benefits. What's the selfish word for it?
Selfish.
That's selfish. It benefits them. But what's the word for it? It's selfish. It's selfish. But it's like it's not instant gratification. It's like they don't. Something with this. I can't remember.
It is instant gratification too. It's like rather than me waiting a long run where Wes and John can eat, and I can only eat a little bit right now, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I can eat all right now. Fuck waiting 5, 7, 8 months where I can eat big. I could just steal all their money and I could eat big right now. It's self-gratification. You know what I'm saying? Self-gratification. Instead of waiting to court the girl, instead of waiting to call her, talk to her, nigga go to the bathroom, pull out his shit, throw the porn on, good. Self-gratification. I got what I wanted and I'm on.
What does being evil mean to y'all? What does being evil mean to you and why? What does being evil mean? Now, I mean, you just talk about being good. You say it like you say be 100% good. So I'm gonna jump ahead. So what's being evil to you? You start with John. You go to bro.
say it's the exact opposite of being good.
Explain it. Elaborate for the people because this even if you
I won't go elaborate.
Yeah.
But I don't have to just give the broad statement first. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact opposite of being good. Consciousness. It's always about the intent. It's always about
the intent every fucking episode.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you wake up intentionally about to be on some other shit for no reason, you got $10 million from the private bank. You just want to do some other shit. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's your intent. It's your intent. Cause sometimes you can do negative shit, like I said earlier, unconsciously. That was not your plan. So do you really get like, you know what I'm saying? It's something you learn from, but you gotta look at it like it's doing evil. He fucked up. That's how you gonna look at it. You know what I mean? So it's always about intent.
No, but I would go there. Nothing to go by that. Go ahead, Jeff.
For your selfish acts.
Yeah.
Just do one thing for your selfish reasons. That's it.
Like
Pure and simple, straight to the point. You know what I mean? Like I'll say it again. You
No
got
growth.
more than enough to eat, and you're watching people starve and you're not feeding them. Selfishness. You know what I'm saying? You see her, you can get pussy, but you choose to rape her. Selfishness. You know, take advantage of people. Selfishness. Abusing children. Selfishness. If it happened to you, why would you do it to somebody else? Selfishness. All selfishness. That's selfishness. You know what I'm saying? Shooting a nigga down for selfish reasons. Not to defend your life or protect your life or your family, your loved ones. All it's just selfishness. Selfishness. And you must be selfish supposed to learn how to be selfless. But these people don't know. People don't know.
That word is not used enough in our vocabulary.
Selfless.
I ain't gonna front. Selfish every day. That's a normal converse, like saying
Right,
act or
selfish.
like you know what I'm saying? That's self. You don't hear selfless enough, and that's for a reason. You know, everything do for a reason.
And you have to know how to be selfish to learn to be selfless. Save yourself first before you save the rest.
No, I agree with that. But
most people save themselves and they keep saving themselves.
That's not being selfish. That's just saving yourself. Selfish like a continuous act, I think.
No.
It can't be no one-time thing. You can't be selfish one time.
Say I'm not lying. You know, but you said some real shit, something you do over and over, right? And I was just writing down, I had to write this shit down. And I edited all this shit, which I'm not going to see the ending. But as I'm trying to get this thought out, and I just want to say my point, with sickness is crazy, I'll be vibrating. And every time I'm about to think something, somebody else is saying it, a lot of stupid shit happening. You know, the motherfucking shit falling down, so it's a lot of them shit. So that's always the low energy, like you just said. The energy lows, the low vibration, the energy always try to work, just must have high vibration energy try to work. I don't know why I have got to the point where it's always going like this.
I don't even look like that, though. I don't even look at it like that. I just look at it like for exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Room is compliant. He trying to get by.
No. On the physical scale. Do you know why
I don't look at his low frequency.
But do you know why I look at it like that? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I do it. I'm not disagreeing with you. Maybe what you said is more physical. Real talk. But the reason I always look at stupid shit like that is because it always seems to happen at the most opportune time when a jewel is about to come or something important I need to know is about to come, that some weird stupid shit happen, a little shit thought somebody come in, or some a grown guy with a fat ass, or it's always some crazy shit through my life that happened that maybe like, and again, I was trying to get a point out, but I wrote it down. But that's me by being higher. I wrote it down for whatever reason. I never write down shit down. I wrote it down for whatever reason.
Like I said,
I'm telling you right
this
now.
This is a whole other episode. But I'm gonna tell you what. To me, to me.
But next time, I never write shit down. Why did I write down right now?
Let me say.
I forgot.
I can tell you why you write.
You did 23 episodes.
Can I tell you why?
I said, I'm saying for the subject, we're using that because even though you could give a technical, there's all technical reason for everything. So that's just a whole concept of the day. So of course you give a technical reason for why things happen, but we just laughing like it's that kind of conversation, and they're trying to get these points out, and then that happens. So it's just funny.
It's very
funny.
It's just sketchy.
Yeah.
It's just sketchy. I'm not trying to say you're not right because
I know you're not trying to say I'm wrong. I'm just trying to say.
I know.
There's something behind it.
Like I said, you getting better at what you're doing.
Let me get my point out though. I'm trying to put out for the 5 minutes. 2 minutes. I agree with it. You said something I have to open over. What does being evil mean to you? Being evil or being good is like I call it simply like a graduation. Is when you intently do an act over and over and over. You become it's like a graduation. Oh, that nigga's good because you've been doing something righteous for all your life. That nigga's evil because you've been doing evil, low frequency shit for majority or all your fucking life. It's a graduation. It's something you do over and it's like almost like becoming great at sport.
Yeah.
You become great at doing it consistently.
Religious.
You never said they got nice after you score 1 point.
Exactly.
You
You
score fucking 40.
you know Michael Jordan not being a low frequency motherfucker. You are evil.
This all relates to being under mind control. You're living here thinking this is what it is. That I struggle because I have to struggle.
And I struggle. No. I struggle because that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how. Yeah, because I have. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Supposed
that's
to.
what my mom did.
That's what they do. I'm supposed to work hard. Yeah. I'm supposed to spend 40 hours a week away from my family and my fucking friends to make him rich so he can do it. Not saying it's not.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's not. You see, no. But there's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with you spending 40 hours away from your fucking family. There's nothing wrong with working for somebody else.
But some people actually like
you know what I'm saying?
doing what they do.
No, that's not what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with working for somebody and enjoying what you're doing. I think there's something wrong with somebody having to spend 40 hours a week away from their family to do that.
40 hours or more.
Yeah, it's 40 hours or more just to sustain a lifestyle. That's what's wrong. In some capacity or the other, you're going to work. In some capacity or the other, you have to give to receive. You understand? But there's no right way that a child should get up in the morning, early in the morning, and go to school for 7 hours. It's fucking wrong. But you need them there because you need their parents that work for 8.
But they're indoctrinating you from the jump.
And they indoctrinating you
to get you the routine for work.
The routine for work.
Get up,
and they indoctrinating you with the MK Ultra program.
Socializing of what's cool and what's
and what's not school and what they want you to know and learn. So we need you there for 7 hours to hypnotize you.
Definitely. Indoctrination. That's and they
the first step.
They dress
the first level.
Here we from 6 to 18. That's a long time.
Here's where we're going to sort out the ones that's going to be the workers and the ones that's not going to be the ones that's not going to be shit. We sorting them out.
Yeah. We not them.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, a parent, if you're not aware, I understand. You push school. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem with that is, if you're going to push that, then you have to teach your kids also on your own. If you're going to push that and not teach your kids on your own, then your kids is going to be slaves. Slaves to the same system that enslaved you.
Going back to our last episode, right? What's called? The Senate-based slavery.
Yeah.
You don't change it. Your children will be slaves. Why? Because you was a slave. Why are you a slave? Because your parents are slave. Why is your parents a slave? Because their parents are slave. That's how it works. And that's how they
okay, here's the thing. Nobody had the guts to say at one point that, not for nothing, mom and dad didn't have the answers. Mm-hmm. Nobody had the guts to say when your children came home, not for nothing, my little man. That shit is bullshit. School is bullshit. But I need you to do this because of this and this. You perpetuate the same fucking lie.
But they bank on. They don't gotta brainwash you. Like I said,
because you're gonna do the brainwashing for themselves. And no disrespect to you, Candace, especially women.
Social infrastructure brainwashing.
Especially women.
I think I coined the phrase. But social infrastructure brainwashing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, man. And I think that's one of the strongest, if not even more than fucking social media on TV. You know why? You know why I think that's one of the strongest? Because they've been going to social media and to post your pictures. You're doing it for the likes of your
peers.
So when you go, oh, that's a nice picture. People put in the comments. It's all for your peers. I think because we humans and that's just the way we are by nature. I mean, like we seek the approval of our peers. I mean, like, but some people go to the extreme, and then if you get brainwashed and if your mind is not developed, then you get to a point where you're adult, you can be a fucking lunatic.
Of course, because here's the thing: they geese your age, right? For whatever reason it is, your age is geesed up. So you geese. However, I can't fucking explain right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna go. But here, so your frontal lobe ain't fully developed till you're like 20-something.
25.
Right? So now they're gonna tell you you're a grown man at fucking 18.
Yep. So
you can start drinking at 21.
So I smoke cigarettes at 18. Yeah.
So now your frontal lobe ain't even fully fucking developed.
They know that.
And before your frontal lobe wasn't even developed, from 0 to 7 is the age of download for children. After 0 to 7.
They said 6 the most influential.
Yeah, they said after that, after that, 7. After that, they say you are who you're gonna be. Mm-hmm. So now, if you leave your children in the hands of the school system, if you leave your children in the hands of social media, if you leave your children in the hands of TV, they're creating who they want to fucking be.
You're a big bro. You know the scariest part about this? Wow, that shit's so real. You said, for the most people, for the 85ers, you send your kid to school, you come from school, while they're at school, they're on social media. When they come home, they're on social media, then they throw on the TV. They are literally getting raised by all three phases of the things that shouldn't be raised.
Yeah. Because
all day. Like, literally, that's what they do all day. They're in the school.
Here's the irony of that all, though,
So it's
cuzzo.
crazy.
Here's the irony of all of that, though, cuzzo. Boom. I'm going to throw the chain on you.
What makes a good actor?
You gotta be believable.
I mean, that's the obvious question. That's all you got to answer?
Believable. You gotta get into the character.
Depends on what you're doing, though. Because there's character actors, there's
method actors.
I mean, but that's such a surface answer, because when you act, you gotta be believable.
Not every actor is believable, though.
Well, yeah, but what makes a
good actor?
What makes a good actor to me, besides the fact of being believable, that's the obvious question. Answer. I mean, is getting an end to the role, whether it's a single mother, whether it's a superhero, whether it's
ain't that being believable?
I scared, but not being believable. That's obvious. But I'm saying actually getting into it, make you feel like you motherfucking there, making you feel like if you're an abusive mom, that make you hate. You ever hated the actress or actor, and they literally just are good people, but they killed that movie role so fucking much that you actually hated them in real life? That's what I'm fucking talking about. Every time you see them, every time you see them, and you see them as like somebody you hate. You know what I mean? So it's like that's a great actor. So the first scene is a serial killer versus a cop, detective. Who you want to be? I don't give a fuck.
I'll be the serial killer.
So I'd basically be the serial killer. That's a fun one. All right.
I'll be the cop there.
No, that's okay. You can be the serial killer.
I don't care.
I'll be the cop.
Yeah.
I'll be the serial. All right. The scene is this, right? And y'all leave it in the fucking comment section. Who's been in this one? Yeah, the music one. Y'all was like, you got for every fucking single one. You was like Soulja Boy and Bow Wow in their verses. He can't kind of say so.
I didn't understand what the fuck was going on in that motion, in that moment right there.
But
you know what I mean?
The scene is that you got caught already. You're in an interrogation room, and I come in for the first time. And I guess you just wing it. You're just gonna wing it. You know what I mean? So, scene is set. Let me get to character now. La 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 la. Your name is Derek Johnson.
I don't like Derek Johnson.
I knew you're mad typical. What's your name? What's your name?
I'm telling you right now.
These things are so difficult, bro. It's obvious what's going on.
Brandon Powers.
Brandon Powers.
Yeah, so see, you like that. You like that. You said Brandon, but you said that like, damn. That sounds like a serial killer. Brandon.
Let me come down. All right. Ready?
I'm ready. Can I have a cigarette, please? Can I have a light? Smoke, thank you. Appreciate it.
So, Brandon. It's not looking too good, man. My boys caught you with 2 heads, a 7 hand, and a pickled penis in a jar. And bitch, I know why you gonna have that, but that's the evidence label on the tape. And you claiming innocent. Explain that to me, please. Make it make sense to me.
Sense it makes it, sense it is.
What? What are you talking about? Mr. Powers, make it make sense. Making it more confusing. How can I find, and my boys find, in your apartment, a 7 head, 2 separate hands, and 1 pickled penis in a jar?
Find the pickled penis.
There's only a comment.
Count it.
It was next to the sugar. You don't remember that? That don't ring no bells. You got amnesia.
I don't have amnesia.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You run out of time, brother. Let me help you. I like you, man. I like you. I don't think you did this. I think something's maybe wrong. Maybe you
I don't think you could run out of time, but there's more time to run into. I wouldn't keep a pickled penis made of sugar.
Where would you keep it? Where would you keep it? Where would you keep it? Where would you keep a jar of pickles? Not by the sugar.
Either mayo.
Alright.
So they found pickle penis. Oh my
Why
god.
did he? Yo. Why did he keep on the mayo? Why not the sugar?
Because what is pickle penis without mayo?
Excuse me?
Who would eat pickle penis without
So you
mayo?
eat the penis. Oh, now we're getting somewhere, Mr. Powers. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we get to the brass tacks. You eat the penis. For what reason? Where's the body? The family just want to bury the body. Where's the body?
The body's with the penis.
The penis was in your kitchen by the mayo, like you said.
I don't understand this line of question.
What do you still? You know what's the?
I don't understand this line of question. First of all, is it a human penis you found, or was it a pickled pig penis?
It's a human penis.
I would like to see the DNA results on that first.
There's a Polynesian human penis.
Polynesian and Brooklyn. That doesn't even sound reasonable.
Tell me about it.
That doesn't even
The
sound
pot
reasonable.
keeps thinking it. Please tell me what's going
That
on.
doesn't even sound reasonable. And the severed hands.
Yes, two. Two seven hands. Different. One with fake nail polish on it, one male. You killed a couple, man. There's one little trophy, a little memento.
Mm-hmm. You sure it was hands? Do you really think you have a hands on this investigation right now?
Listen to me! I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of all this story. Where is the bodies?
What bodies?
You lock this nigga up, bro. Yo, is that your serial killer? Your serial killer is confusing and shit. Is he this level? He got a mental problem. Like, he can't stay in line of questioning. He was all over the place, bro. That shit was, yo.
Yeah, you abused me. Now,
That's what cops do,
now
nigga.
everything is just now you have to get brought out of court.
I do that shit all the
Put
time.
your hands on me.
God,
You never told you didn't even.
He found a
You
picture.
didn't give me my Miranda rights.
I
You didn't even
did.
ask me if I wanted to see if I wanted a lawyer.
Like, stop lying to yourself. Like, stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself while you're in a place you Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. People do that shit over and over and over. Accountability is the word for the motherfucking decade.
To quote the great Michael Jackson,
Stop
I'm
being
a
a
man
man
in the mirror.
fucking mirror.
I'm asking him to make a change. You know what I mean? Because nobody.
That's the biggest thing I can give you.
Yeah, start
Mental
with the
health
man
comes
in the
from a
mirror.
lot of lies. And a lot of lies in your head festering, but not like giving an outlet, like my man said, my bro said, talking to nobody and they like checking you or vouching like you, validating what you're saying. You create a whole bunch of fucking shit in your mind and it becomes real to you.
Because when
lies,
you go
Stop
out,
lying to
when you go out, like I said earlier, when you go outside to seek help and don't go within yourself, you never get the truth. See, so if you keep always going out and just blaming everything around you, never look within yourself and look in the mirror and say, yo, you know what? This is me. You never, ever get the answer to the truth.
Never.
Because usually everything starts with you.
Yep. Everything do start with you.
Everything.
Everything
Usually
starts with you.
everything starts with you.
Everything
Everything starts
starts
going
with you.
downhill, it's starting with you.
And another thing I learned, 100% fucking
You're
right.
the one making the choices. You make all the choices.
100% right.
Nobody make the choices for you but you.
Another thing I learned, bro, is excuses could be valid.
Excuses, no.
Hold up, let me elaborate. Hold up. Excuses be valid. Like, for instance, damn, I can't go to like a woman, I can't go to nursing school because I picked my kid up from from school. I've taken to this, I've taken to that. Then time to have what about the people that did it like that? It's a valid excuse. It's an excuse don't mean like a negative. It's a valid excuse, but that don't mean it has to stop you.
No, it's okay.
Because it is an excuse, but it's valid.
No.
She had to pick up a kid. She had to take her to soccer thing. She had to do this. She had to do all these obligations.
I treat no.
But it's an excuse nonetheless. Because what about the people that had the same kind of
That's
obligations?
why it's not an excuse.
But it's still an excuse.
No, that's why it's not an excuse.
It is.
Excuses are for the weak. Excuses are you're giving us.
I'm not trying to say it's not for the weak or not for the weak, but an excuse.
Let me finish.
Hold on. My point is this. I'm not saying an excuse is not for the weak or for the weak. My whole point is saying an excuse could be valid. That don't give you fucking leeway to be like, yo, okay. Because the excuse is valid to not do what the fuck you need to do. No. Just because the excuse is valid, I mean, it is for the weak. For you to succumb to the excuse makes you weak.
No, I won't say the excuse. Okay, I understand what you're saying. But I won't necessarily say excuse is valid. If you told me that, I'll be empathetic for what you're saying. But it's not valid because
You still be empathetic, but still got
no. That's why I'm not sympathetic. That's why I'm empathetic. I'm empathetic with what you're saying, but I'm not going to be sympathetic with you because somebody down the block made it happen.
Exactly.
So what you're telling me is not a valid reason for you not trying to do it. So it's not valid. You're making an excuses to be weak. That's why I try to tell. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to tell Nazi on them all day long. Make no excuses. The minute you come up with your head, the minute you say, the minute you put an op, the minute you say, alright, damn, I gotta go for this job, but this job is all the way in Long Island. Fuck. The minute you do that, you're making an excuse for why you don't want it. You're making an excuse to have a reason not to do it. Because from the time you heard it was there, or anything in that matter, for anything that sounds like that, you should have said to yourself, how can I get out there? How can I make this happen? If I really want it, how can I make this happen? That's what you should be thinking. Because the first time you put an excuse in your head, that's a negative thought, will lead to another negative thought, which will lead to another negative thought, which will lead to another negative thought. But if you put a positive thought in your head at first, it will lead to another positive thought, which will lead to another positive thought, which will lead to what you said when we first started, a solution. And that's what you want, a solution. If you come up with an excuse, it's only going to create a fucking excuse, which is going to create non-solutions. You're not solving the problem. And what you're trying to do is solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? Solve the problem. So now you got to understand, do I really want this? And if I really want this, let me meditate on it. And after meditate on it, let me command, how am I going to get this?
The biggest motherfucking jewel I can give you. And I'm a new student. And Nike, this is the first episode. I'm a struggling black man from fucking Brooklyn. Please don't sue me for this. Just fucking do it. I put the fucking in it, so it's not that shit. Just fucking do it. I mean, just do it. I'm wasn't fucking serious. Just do it. I mean that, but bro, just do it. Whatever you gotta do, that's what people struggle. Y'all don't just do it, nigga. Like a lot of people wait for the perfect thing. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment.
Let me tell you something.
There's no perfect moment.
There's two ways you can learn. A wise man gonna learn from
a smart man learns from others, and a wise man learns from himself.
Right? Yeah. So you can learn from a wise man, or you can learn from yourself to be smart. Right? So the best thing to do is to choose to be wise and learn from somebody who's wise. But if you choose to go the smart route, that's try. And with try comes failure. And failure is nothing but nature's teacher. Because with failure, you learn how to do it the next time. You know what I'm saying? So you never lose. You're not failing. Because how can you fail at something you've never done before? You're learning how to do it for the first time. So learning how to do it for the first time is going to come by trial and error. You understand? But if you're keeping a record of your first failure, which is your first lesson on how to win, and if you keep a record of that, the next time you go back in, you don't make those same mistakes, and you have a better chance of winning. And you keep doing this over and over until you come up with a winning formula or until you win. You know what I'm saying? So it all goes back to never make an excuse. You go in. If you have nobody to teach you, which should be the wise person who's done it before, then you learn on your own. You're going to learn on your own through trial and error. And there's nothing wrong with trial and error. You fall, you get up. You keep going. Same as a baby who's crawling to walk. Baby couldn't even crawl to begin with. So it was a step before even crawling. Downloading the information in his head on how to crawl. And then downloading the information in his head on how to walk. By watching us all day long. And downloading information. 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward, and the baby won't fall. But at falling, it's just learning how to keep its balance and do it better the next time. The baby ain't saying I'm failing, I'm learning. There's no failure.
It's like riding a bike. They don't say you failing to ride a bike, they say you learning to ride a bike, even if you might fall off the bike. I mean, the thing is like, you have to look at it like that. You do anything, you don't fall off the bike, you don't jump on the bike. Maybe some people did, but we talk about the majority, never the minority. You jump on a bike, you're gonna fucking fall off, you're gonna struggle with balance. Eventually, you're gonna learn how to ride the bike. It's like anything else. If you can't lift up 100 pounds, do that shit. For 2-3 months, then you can lift up 100 pounds. And nothing comes. Go back to my point earlier on. Everything's in steps. Everything's in fucking steps. People be looking for the shortcuts and try to skip the steps. Don't look for the shortcuts. Don't try to skip the steps. Because the steps get you to the point you need to be. When you get to step 12, you needed them steps 1 through 11. You needed every fucking step to get you prepared for step 12. But yo, man, we're gonna wrap this one up. You got a last word?
Peace and love.
My last word is an affirmation I always say. Keep me under grace, not under law. My negative thoughts are weak, my positive thoughts are strong. Whoa.